Time, come on here, and say this ragtime band.
Welcome everyone. Right now we are on a jazz cruise through Copenhagen's canals and harbor, and it is the cruise is right by the Strøget, which we visited earlier, and they're playing Mississippi, classic Mississippi music. They call themselves the Scandinavian Bros, playing Mississippi music here on the harbors of Copenhagen. It's interesting to see America meets Europe in the perfect way possible, I think. So join me as we listen to some jazz. I won't be speaking too much during this tour in order to allow people to just listen to the jazz, but I hope you enjoy the views of beautiful Copenhagen here. Hello everyone. Slam that like button right now. I had issues with live streaming, so it's not going to get to a lot of people. So slam it right now. Share it with relevant Facebook people, and let's enjoy the tour. That was good.
Okay,
That might be Tivoli.
that was Alexander's ragtime band. The next number, no, I have to present them here in the middle of the boat. In fact, the middle of the boat is also the dance floor. So if you want to dance, you have the dance floor right in the middle of the boat. But here we all bass player on board, and also our clarinet player, vores clarinetist og bassist, 25-årig Papa Boo, og det, jeg kan se stadigvæk på, men bortset fra det, så spiller han jo fremragende. Selveste Ole Olsen, Olli Olsen on his bass. Yeah! Og senere kommer han på klarinet, så får en helt anden oplevelse. There will be another experience later when he'll go and play on his clarinet. But beside of him, vi har han skåner os ikke. Selvom han er fra Skåne, så skåner han os ikke. Håkan Ekvald på verdens største saxofon og verdens mindste.
Now he's speaking Danish.
Håkan Ekvald on the
They're doing
biggest
English and
saxophone
Danish.
in the world. And the small. Her ved siden af mig sidder den aldeles fremragende. Ja, er det pæneste, der er sagt til dig? The one and only Søren Kirk, på trompet. He's golden voice. Søren Kirk. I'm banging the banjo and I'll give you some primal scream. I'm Mr. Mike, also known as Michael Boeing. Yes. Our next number is a blues And it's really a blues because the guy who composed it ended up in the jail in New Orleans. He was playing fours on poker, and he was lucky he was not killed. He was only put in jail. His name was not Ginger Rogers. His name was Jimmy Rogers, and he was tune while he was sitting in the jail in New Orleans called Patrol Wagon Blues. Se, han blev taget i fatspil, og så blev han puttet i kashot, men inden det, så røg han i politivognen. I 1910 var i politivognen i New Orleans. Det var en hestevogn med et hønsehus på, så puttede man i Orleans. Og så gennem gratis sightseeing, man kunne rundt i byen, så kunne de helt forbi og sige, på den, og meget på den.
So it's shocking to see so many swimmers out here in the canals in the harbor of Copenhagen. You would not see this in New York. I'm not sure about the manufacturing history of Copenhagen, so
I hate to see that
it's probably not as polluted, obviously.
I mean,
Here the waters. Oh, this is the which is a cheaper way to see the harbor. Did I get a new SIM card? No, I end up using my Verizon SIM card from the US, and the upload rates are way better. The downside is that it costs $10 or more per day in order to even use it, so it will be a bit expensive, but I'm gonna try after this to find a new SIM card as well.
Go to jail. When the wagon get me, I make my mind to go to jail. 'Cause I'm a hound dog with a thinking tail.
Susie, for some reason, Mississippi blues is very popular here in Copenhagen. That's what they were playing also outdoors at the Strøget. So very popular for some reason, for sure. This appears to be a new construction project. I have no idea what it is, but it is interesting.
Yes, when the wagon gets you, I make my mind to go to jail. Well, when it gets me, I make my mind to go to jail. 'Cause I'm a hound dog with a thinking tail. One more, come on, yeah.
This is really good. It tastes like apple juice. So this is apple cider, alcoholic.
Charleston var en berømt dans i 20'erne, og vi skal spille en forunderlig Charleston, der er skrevet 1925. Det forunderlige er, at den er skrevet af den første sorte pige, der har sit eget band. Det har hun i Chicago. Hun hedder Lobby Austin, og hun har et lille band. Og Charleston er jo på det tidspunkt et verdenshit. Men hun skriver et Charleston-nummer, I får her. Jeg har garanteret aldrig hørt det før. Det må I finde jer i. Den hedder Charleston Mad.
Luna says translation. They're speaking both English and Danish. They're going from back and forth. To be honest, when he speaks English, I don't understand it too well. But they're playing Mississippi New Orleans music. And it's very common here in Copenhagen Harbor to play that type of music. By the canals.
That's what we do, two and two. I love my Charleston because swing dance.
Would you swim in the canals? Let us know in the comments.
Swim dance is alright. Make me feel like paradise. Whole world is just on mad. Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit loud, but that's out of my control too. Adam says, I did not know jazz was... France has its own jazz. England has its own jazz. I'm surprised that jazz, classic like blues, New Orleans jazz is popular here. That is shocking to me, but the scenery fits, which is interesting. Kind of is the New Orleans of the... Ida says someone's having a dive. A lot of people are having a dive. The Danes are very tan as well. I've noticed some Danes. Oh my god, they look like they look very tan. We got some people. You have to watch out with that symbol. You might think it's rocking. Not hearing them.
Express of a nation. Anytime, great sensation. Swing dance with all the syncopation. We do two and two. I love my Charleston, cause I'm pleasing. It's swing dance and it's all season. Oh, when dance is alright, make me feel like paradise. Whole world is just on.
Woo! Look at these apartments. So this is why I wanted to come to Copenhagen. It was the apartments and the architecture.
We are almost down south now. It's down south, isn't that right? So right now we are down south. But also the number we would like to play for you is down south. But it's here in Europe. Det var på Capri, jeg så lige komme.
Let me know what you think of this architecture. It looks like a hangar, but cool. Oh, what are these?
Ja, det er søde Søren, der synger sammen. Han er kommet. The next number is from 1934.
Eugene
It
says
was
it's some-
Winky
is it a CD or
Manu,
someone playing?
trumpeter from New Orleans, who presented in the United States. In Europe, it was mikrofonsangeren Victor Cornelius, der indspillede i 19.
Okay, it's an hour and a half boat ride.
Henry.
Det var på Cabrieståen for kvinden. Det var på Cabrieståen for smanden. Det hele skete før natten var omme, før jeg fandt med et som en fin i min side, og hans mund var et blegrød rubin, og med den ikke udsagte mig vide, at den ønskede det samme som min. Himlen er tændt til lygte, frygtig den jeg søgte. Den er til, der drømte mit brud, med hende fløj bort på synlige vinger, og så med et så jeg rundt med den.
Trish, it's only 5 minutes. Comments, I appreciate that.
Nej, nej.
Millie says it sounds very American because it is. We're literally listening to New Orleans, Mississippi jazz, deep South jazz in the middle of Copenhagen, in the middle of Europe. So I heard about this factory before. I don't know the story off the top of my head yet, but if anyone knows, do let me know. They do something very interesting. It's also very well designed. I'm not sure if it's a factory, it may be a power station. Not a factory, so probably a power station. Teresa's watching from Louisiana. Might feel like home here in Copenhagen. Europe. That's where we're at. We went to the New York of Europe, which was London. And now we're at the New Orleans of Europe. We went to the Montana of Europe, which was the Hebrides in Scotland. Anthony is asking a very deep question. Anthony has a very deep question. He's saying that Nordic cultures are a bit more stricter. They are in many senses. I think that might be breaking free from that rigid kind of culture that Nordic countries tend to have. Rachel asked, what's my favorite place so far? I mean, I am in love with Copenhagen. It's a gorgeous city. 800,000 people live here. In the country, it's 5.9 million or so. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous city. Pretty small in terms of the cities we visited, but I'm excited to see more.
Ja, så skal jeg have et nummer, man kan ryge og rejse på. Det er skrevet af den samme dame, der skrev det nummer, der hed Charter Matt. Hun var ret aktiv i Chicago i de tidlige 20'er, og hun hunsede med de der typer af jazzdrenge.
Susie said I'm having some crawfish after yes, I'm having a crawfish broil. Is it broil or boil? Crawfish boil later after this. Some barbecue sauce. Some beignets, some Danish beignets.
Our next number is a tune by the
What
first
is this?
black woman who have her own band. It was Chicago 1923. Her name was Lovey Austin. And recorded it with her Blue Serenader, and it's called Traveling Flute.
Adam says Copenhagen is not a small city. Well, New York, 9 million people. In New York alone, metropolitan area of 20 plus million. I went to Mexico City. I've been to Paris, London. Copenhagen is small compared to all those cities. Billy says, was that floating home? I think a few we passed were floating homes, yeah. This is what I love about, this is what intrigued me always about Scandinavian culture, is that they have a keen eye for design, and they're very innovative in their design, and such as we were just passing by, reusing old boats that were for industrial use into homes or like art galleries and things like that. Trish, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate that. Eugene says, well, I get straight from YouTube. Not strike, but they might demonetize because they're covers. So I appreciate all the stars and super chats. And I had to use my American SIM card to do this live video, so that's an extra cost. So I appreciate everyone who's supporting the show. Thank you so much. So yeah, this video will probably be demonetized, so you're enjoying it live while it lasts. If you want to support the show, patreon.com/urbanist, or a one-time contribution, paypal.me/arielmira.
The next composer we would like to play for you was a Hoosier. You know, who of you who's from the United States know exactly what a Hoosier is? That's a cat from Indiana, because when somebody is knocking at his door, he says, Hoosier. And so that's a Hoosier. He was original, the family was from Sweden. His birth name was Howard Hoagland. But you cannot write good time music in the 20s and have a name as Howard Hoagland. So he took some more speedy op and called himself Hoagie Carmichael. Ja, det er Hoagie Carmichael, vi skal have fat i. Han var god ven med Svend Asmussen, og var for øvrigt på hans meget sene dage herovre og spille sammen med. Men det er en helt anden historie. Hoagie Carmichael stribe nummer Det nummer, vi kunne spille, det var egentlig Ray Charles' kendingsmelodi. Den hedder Georgia på hjem. Georgia on my mind. Tony Carmichael's very special, beautiful tune called Georgia on my mind.
So there is a private boat company called
Georgia.
Look at that, so you can rent your own boat.
Georgia. The whole day through. Just an old sweet song keep Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you, come as sweet and clear like moonlight through the pine. As the rains are for me, as I smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see that only to you. Well, Georgia, oh Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Leela says I can't dodge Georgia even though I'm in Denmark. This is the most, after reggaeton in Greece, this is the second most weirdly clash of two different cultures. Danes love to drink and outside because you can drink outside, which is awesome. Look at this boat. Whoa. I want that one.
Reach out for me, eyes I smile, tender.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Irene says a little contribution for your SIM card. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find.
We are indeed in the happiest country in the world, so I think I can see why.
Georgia on my mind, on my
Woo!
Ej, jeg kan se, vi kan høre bunden af båden, I klapper jo, så det er et godt tegn. Ja, vi er jo på floden endnu. Det er stadigvæk Mississippi. Vi skal have et elkamp. gospelnummer. Slaverne døbte jo hinanden nede i floden. Det var noget med at gå ned, mens man sang halleluja og sådan noget. Og halleluja-snekeren, han var så i spidsen. Og så spændte han ben for dem, så røg de brød og så var de døbt. Sådan foregik det på det tidspunkt. Men de altid en eller anden salme eller sådan noget på vej ned, og det hedder en gospel. Our next number is a gospel tune back from the black people down in the river of Mississippi. And this one, oh, it's Sweet Son who sings the song, Wake Up My Boy, Wake Up. And it's called Down by the Riverside. Yeah.
Oh, these are homes. Are we in Seattle now? Ron says, are you happy some Cajun food later? Might as well at this point. Get some Danish Cajun food. Ronald says, did you see the guy, the woman rowing the boat while the guy was on the phone? Yeah.
I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside. Down by the riverside.
Another thing, aside from jazz on the Copenhagen harbor, that we share in common as Americans is that they love their own flag. Just like us Americans. Danish flags.
I ain't got started one no more. 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 Ain't got started one no more. Got started one no more. I'm getting on my daughter tree down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Then lay down my sword and shield.
So do they sell drinks on the boat before in Copenhagen, Denmark? You can buy drinks at the 7-Eleven. Anyway, supermarket, way cheaper, a lot cheaper than the US. $1, $2, $3 for a beer, and you can drink it anywhere. I made the mistake of going and buying from the official bar at the harbor, which cost me like $9 for that cider. Pretty much American prices. But if you, pro tip, if you want to save money coming on a boat like this, just go to the 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven is very common here, and put the drinks in your bag. They won't care. Angela sent 100 stars. Thank you so much, Angela. Linda says they love their the boats. The Viking tradition continues. Indeed, it does. And Louise, thank you so much for tuning all the way from Cornwall. Says this was a very pleasant treat. I'm so glad.
Det er den energi, der får båden til at sejle.
beautiful duck. I love all the aspects of this boat trip. $1924, wow.
Jeg vil love jo, jeg har musik fra ragtime til no time, og derfor skal jeg have ragtime-nummer. Hvad er ragtime? What is ragtime? Ragtime was invented in 1897 by Scott Joplin. Det var Scott Joplin, han på det i 1897. Og what is ragtime? Ragtime is 3 pieces of music in 2 different keys. Og ja, så er vi klar over det. Det er som det der. Og I skal have et ragtime-nummer, der hedder Sensation Rag. Det er lav bro, så hold vejr, nu dykker vi.
Guy in front's trying to watch the jazz. But she's not letting him. Eugene says, is Denmark haunted? I'm not sure if there's haunted. I've heard of one story so far. So stay tuned.
Korsvold skuffer mig. Der har ikke været et eneste par på dansegulvet. Det er da for dårligt. I presser mig ud i det. Jeg bliver nødt til at lave floorshow. En eller anden måde at ske. You are disappointing me. Nobody have been on the dance floor. I have to do a floor show. Er I gode til at stønne? Er I gode stønner? Kan I stønne i kor? Har I øvet jer derhjemme? Nå, det ved man jo aldrig. Are you good moaners? Can you moan as a choir? Okay.
I think
In
those two could moan.
1829, i 1829, da grundlagde man de amerikanske jernbaner,
definitely
they
two
founded the American
moaners,
Railroad. And to get a steady line og få en ordentlig bane betød det, at 7 mand fik hver en hammer. To get a steady line, 7 men have to have a hammer. And when the first man have beat the first spear, he took 1 step ahead, and the next man beat the same spear. When 7 men have beat the same spear, it was down and the line was steady. Når 7 mand havde banket på det samme søm, så var den nede, og så lå banen, hvor den skulle. Men det kan man ikke gøre uden rytme. You can't do it without rhythm. So now I'll try you as moaner og stoner.
Get it from the captain. Take these hammers. You get it from the captain. Hammer. Get it from the captain. You on the track. You on the track. We will lay that. 9 to 10. We will lay that. 9 to St. Louis. We will lay that. 9 to St. Louis. Still on the track. Still on the track. What we don't like is come for the molasses. We don't like it. Come for the molasses. We don't like it. Come for the
So Hein, who's a fellow Copenhagener. Hein, do remind me, you're based in Copenhagen, right? Hein, Copenhagen, great American jazz musicians. Oh, that's so cool that I used to live here. This is an awesome bridge. What is this? He's talking about his CD. It says, I used to be a Copenhagener for 10 years. Now I'm in southern Jutland. Oh, cool. Thank you for the fun fact. That's awesome that we have a few Dane urbanists tuning in.
Yesterday, we were sailing with 100. They know it was there.
Tuning in from Indonesia. That's so awesome. Do let me know how to say hello in Indonesian. Melody says the buildings are simple yet stunning. Yes, the architecture here is really impressive, both the modern and the classic. All the architecture here, classic, is from early 1800s, mid 1800s. And the modern buildings, as you can tell, last 60, 70, 80 years. Oh, here I got space. So I think now you can tell why Copenhagen is the happiest city. I mean, Denmark is the happiest country on earth. We got PDA, we got beers on the canal. We got, apparently canals clean enough to swim in. We got super tan Danes. We got beautiful architecture. Bikes. What more can you ask for? Zayden says, what's next after Denmark? Well, you just gotta find out. Stay tuned. Every new day is an adventure. Jason, welcome to the live video.
Okay, nu er vi nede under broen, og vi skal have et klassisk New Orleans nummer. Vi skal have et nummer, der er opkaldt efter en af hovedgaderne i New Orleans. Her kommer Basin Street Blues. Our next number will be Sweet Son will sing the song.
Kissed something else.
That Basin Street, it's a street. All great ways in New Orleans. That's my land of dreams. You'll never know a night or what it really means. All destiny, glad to be. Fairbank and free, I need to live, I can't lose, I can't return free, they say take you.
Ja, tilbage i 20'erne. Let påklædte kvinder, men det var mindre lovligt, end det er i dag. Der gjorde man det i stedet for, at man lavede nogle eksotiske numre, og så puttede man damerne i nogle mystiske kostymer, der ikke mindede, faldt ud af. Men en af de numre, det var Borneo. De anede bare ikke, at på Borneo, der var på det tidspunkt menneskeheder. Så der var ikke nogen stor gryde der i kog på scenen. Nej, der var let påklædte kvinder, og så spillede de numre, der hed Borneo. Den kommer her. Back in the 20s, they have exotic number, so they could put less-dressed women on the stage. And one of those numbers was a Borneo.
Okay, everyone, this just became a rated R stream. I'm not gonna zoom in. At the display in the back. There's display in the forward and display in the back. Display everywhere. Very happy country. If you don't know what I just glimpsed, well, use your imagination. They're not just happy clothed, they're also happy naked. Layla, I took their seat.
Audience we have here. Yeah, we would love to give you a big hug. All of you. What a job. Ja, I skal have en stor krammer. Det skal I. Her kommer en krammer fra 1926, skrevet af Fats Waller, som jo var jazzens joker. Han kunne finde på tidlige nummer. Det er den her. Det er det store kram, der hedder Squeeze Me. Og det er igen Søde Søren, der synger sammen.
Oh baby, squeeze me again. If I knew, I'd take you in. Oh, when you just like you did. Our little Cupid is stand, 'cause mine, oh baby, don't let your sweet daddy cry. Oh, pick up the stubble, oh, you know.
I agree, Susie.
Ja, nu kommer der et klassisk dansenummer. Jazzband. Jeg var på Højbro Plads, der var en mand, der spurgte mig, hvem var verdens første jazzband, der lavede plader? Jo, det var Original Dixieland Jazzband i 1917, og det var en flok hvide italienere. Ja, nu taler jeg selvfølgelig ikke om hønseracer. Nej, de kom ned fra støvlen, hele flokken. Deres fædre var førende mafiosoer i New Orleans, så de har aldrig problemer med at få job. The next number composed by the very first recording jazz band in the world from 1917, the Original Dixieland Jazz Band New Orleans. The tune is called At the Jazz Band Board. Vi spiller At the Jazz Band Board. Take care. Don't have elbows or hand outside the boat. Yeah, else we will have trouble and ambulance.
That's what happens when you drink and bicycle.
A lot of different numbers, but now, until we are back again where we started, we have to have a Duke Ellington number. This one is called Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. Vi skal have Ellington fra 1931, Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. What it don't mean a thing, all you have is to swing. Well, it doesn't matter if it's sweet or hard. Give the rhythm that you got. Well, it don't mean a thing, all you have is to swing. Do-wah, 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 do-wah. Scandinavian Rhythm Boys. Arne Olsen on his string bass and clarinet. Håkan Ekblad on soprano og en bassax. Søren Kirk on trompet, vokal. Og Michael Bøving banjo and scream. Mens I går fra bord, vil vi med tårer i øjnene, fordi det går så lang tid, inden vi ser jer igen. Arme og sunshine.
So Hyde is saying that Christiania, the free town of Europe, is right there.
When I woke up, you was gone away. It was not. It was not. All right. Oh, yeah. My only son.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
You never know, dear, how much I love you.
Al says go to Tivoli. Yes, I'll do an episode of Tivoli. Stay tuned.
Tak for nu. Kan I have en rigtig god aften.
This hurts, but I gotta do it.
Ja, kære venner, der er en, der spørger, hvor vi er henne. Vi er ude i Petersens familiehaver.
Macaulay says, is it mostly Americans? I don't think there's that many Americans here. It's mostly Europeans.
Fra 18 til 21. Og der er fuldt rundt
And there's Danes here as well.
Og I er velkommen. Entréen er gratis, men det er maden altså ikke.
4 gentlemen in front are English. So that was the tour, the jazz tour. It was awesome company. I ended up spending 175 Danish krona. Every 7 krona is about 1. So 170, quite a lot. 170 divided by 7. Let me know how much it is. And let me see if I can find the tour company right now. Yeah, I have the tour information right here. Great tour. They have a history tour. They have one with opera as well. This one seemed to be running all weekend for the jazz, and it's only a 7. Canal Tours Copenhagen. Stroma.com right here. Tracy sent 500 stars. Thank you so much. That t-shirt is on display in the Louvre, says Apple. It should be, yeah. Not in the Louvre, probably in the... so after this tour, I can truly tell how Denmark is the happiest country on earth. I think we just saw a display, a wonderful, varied display of happiness, of joy and happiness, every corner we turn. Or maybe it was all the alcohol. But I'll show you a little bit more of the harbor. Isabel says, what was the amount you needed? It was about $25 to $30 for the tour. Plus this cost me about $8, which is expensive for Europe, but kind of used to those prices. And I think, is this the couple's beer? Maybe. These were the jazz troupe. Great playing. Please, have a good day. Bye. All right, that was it. Here's the tour information, but it's in Danish. But here's the tour information. Someone asked me if I know Danish. I had no idea what Danish is. Can't read a little bit of it. I mean, there are words that overlap with English, so it might be a little bit discernible. All the bands today. We saw the Scandinavian Rhythm Boys, which is June 30th. And then the next one is going to be Johan Billings. And the jazz band was awesome. Hyde says it's almost like English. Yes. So it was really cool. Let me show you the guys who played the band so we can get a better look at them. Really cool guys. Is it me or did the main singer guy, he just said it was a pleasure. He said it was a pleasure, almost like if he learned English from New Orleans with a Danish accent. It was so interesting. A lot of Danes have American style English, the way they speak it. I've noticed, not British style. But this guy sounded more like New Orleans, the way he was speaking in English, which was very interesting. I wonder if he has spent a lot of time in New Orleans. So this is the harbor. I'll show you where to buy the tickets right over here. So right now we are in the center of the city, pretty much. The Strøget, which is the pedestrian shopping avenues street, is this way. Right over here. That's where I ended the last video. Just right around the corner over here. Sorry, Nightbot is still giving me issues with time codes. It kind of sucks. No tipping on the boat, says didn't. No, I don't think anyone tipped. It would look like people were tipping, but no, people were just saying thank you and chatting the guys. No, I don't think there's a tipping culture here. I will go to Tivoli Gardens, yes. Tivoli Gardens will be featured at some point, but not tonight. Soon. This weekend, stay tuned. Leslie says, I cannot get over how much this reminds me of St. Petersburg. Oh, interesting. So right here, this is where you get the tickets. Right here. Sure, would be even better to see this in 1080p, but I'll take it. Yeah, unfortunately, cell phone issues. I was luckily able to use my Verizon SIM card. And Verizon SIM cards from the US, and that means they'll charge me $10 per every 5 gigs? 2 gigs? I'm not sure exactly how many gigs. I gotta look into it. So I had to do the stream in 480p. Otherwise, the stream will stop midway because I ran out of data. And I would have to text Verizon saying, yes, I'll buy more data, which is $10. So yeah, it's tricky now, but I'm gonna try more SIM cards. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Copenhagen. Such a beautiful city. So much to do here. That was the jazz boat tour. There's even more jazz over here. I'll hopefully do more live streams here. If I'll do whatever it takes to do live streams. If it's in 480p, so be it. But stay tuned. This Thursdays through Saturdays at 3 p.m. Western European time, 9 a.m. New York City time, plus bonus short videos that are on TikTok, Ariel Vieira, and Facebook. There's a lot of short videos of Scotland that you can check out as well. More jazz over here. Look at that. Hyde says, we Danes are... Yep, I'm already starting to gather that the Danes are not shy. Very straightforward, direct culture, but also not shy. which I'm digging. I kind of needed this change of pace. I'm enjoying this change of pace because I come from a culture, America, is a culture that New York is pretty direct, but still in general, we still sometimes beat around the bush. And British culture is also beating around the bush, but I kind of like just direct, straight to the point, no BS, and it seems a lot PDA, because there's some PDA right behind me as well. Random guy following me, but there seems to be some PDA right behind me. There we go, more jazz here. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome, and always. Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.